Congressman Jeff Van Drew. We'll talk about the hypocrisy there in a moment, but first, the idea of term limits for Supreme Court justices. Of course, we know they want to limit the power of the Supreme Court, particularly now after the abortion decision. But this is a pretty this lifetime tenure that we give Supreme Court justices is meant to kind of secure them, to keep their independence, so that they're not under any political pressure for making their decision. Do we really want to give that up?
No, we don't. I mean, the point is the founders knew what they were doing when they made our Constitution, and that there's a reason that the Supreme Court is supposed to be a stable and thoughtful place, not subject to the vacillations that occur in politics. And what they want to do, because now they have a court they don't like, if they liked this court or had a court they liked, they would never say that. It is constantly, unfortunately, with Nancy Pelosi and these Democrats, the old saying, rules for thee, but not for me. The unmitigated goal to say that we should just completely change the structure of the Supreme Court, pack the Supreme Court, not allow them to have full tenure, is just because they don't like some of the rulings we make.
What about the reports?
We all lived with it in the past.
What about the reports of some justices taking money from millionaires that may have compromised them in one way or another? Should there be at least a look at limiting the amount of money they can get from outside interests?
And I certainly don't have a problem with that. Unfortunately, so much becomes necessary in these times in which we live. But there are ethical rules for Supreme Court justices, and there is certain rules and different types of I'm trying to look for the right word, but that they have to live by. They have to literally stand up and make sure that they are going through the process of being ethical. I don't think that there are unethical Supreme Court justices that are a real problem in the past or in the present, even the liberal ones, which I don't agree with. Stop messing with things that are working, and that's what they're doing.
One of the worst things that we've seen are these attacks on Supreme Court justices. In some cases, in the case of Senator Schumer, for example, being very focused, very violent in nature. He said, "You will pay the price," singling out Justice Kavanaugh and another justice, when just a few months later, indeed, we saw an armed assassin going after Justice Kavanaugh. What do you make of these attacks? I mean, I've never seen, the Supreme Court has always been something that has been very non-political. Now it seems to be getting not only political, but violently so.
Well, hopefully not, because we have to try to maintain our system. We are in such a challenging time in our country, and this is just another challenge. The bottom line is that's inappropriate. Schumer was totally inappropriate and incendiary, and that should have never occurred. They should be able to do their job intelligently, thoughtfully, without worrying about constant political retribution. And if we lose that, we're going to lose another very important part of this wonderful republic we have, which unfortunately in the last number of years has been under attack.
I agree. All right, Congressman, thank you very much for being here. Appreciate it. Have a good July 4th, by the way.
You too. My pleasure.
Good to see you. Well, forget government over control of the U.S. Now they're going for the entire world. The World Health Organization now wants even more power to oversee the next worldwide pandemic. And there are signs that the Biden administration might want to give them that power. We have Michael Schellenberger with his take on that coming up. But first, let's check in with our friends Dagan and Sean to see what they have coming up in the next hour on The Bottom Line. Hey, gang.
Hey there, David. We have Kevin Hassett to discuss the Morana seat that is Bidenomics, and Sohrab Ahmari on digging into the lies that Merrick Garland